welcome to another Electronic Cafe Celebrates episode, and in this particular episode we are looking at the rather brilliant The Anvil by Visage. This album was released in March '82. I think it reached number 6 in the album chart and went silver, which is pretty cool. It kind of apparently sparked a bit of a brief controversy because the album was named after New York's famous gay nightclub of that time. The album was recorded in the Mayfair Studios. And it had the original lineup was set for John McGeoch, who left both Visage and Magazine to go and work with Susie and the Banshees. But the original Visage bassist Barry Adamson rejoined as a session musician and helped build several of the tracks. The album's brilliant front cover was done by the famous photographer Helmut Newton. The Anvil was sadly the last Visage album to feature Midge, who left the band after its release, and he kind of made a comment, I think, the following year. He said something like the trouble with Visage was there were too many chiefs, 6 characters all wanting an equal say without putting an equal amount of work. And apparently he was doing most of the writing and producing. He said we all knew Steve Strange was the front man, but when it became successful, jealousy and sadly the nastier side of the business crept in, and that was never the way this whole Visage project was intended. Sadly, an all too common story in the music industry, but nonetheless, this was a fitting final album from the original lineup and actually still sounds pretty fresh. So again, another album definitely worth celebrating. If you haven't heard it, it's great. Go check it out.
Again, yet another pivotal album that was released in 1982 and is 40 years old this year. The album was made with pretty much the same lineup as the debut Visage album and is full of well-crafted synth pop, albeit with a slightly harder edge. It contains the great hit singles The Damn Don't Cry and Night Train, and following the Anvil's release, the non-album single Pleasure Boys was also released, which perhaps should have been included on the album. But without a doubt, the cracks were now beginning to show. The Beat Boy album that followed in 1984 only featured Rusty Egan and Steve Strange from the original lineup. Midge Ure and Billy Currie had left by then, which was no surprise given the discourse within the band. And let's not forget, Ultravox were huge at this stage. But for now anyway, Visage were flying. We give you The Anvil by Visage.
Feasting on the visions, see the figures going round.